what's up everybody? I'm Fonz of Fonzology, and today we're going to be reviewing Star Wars Episode 9, The Rise of Skywalker. If you guys like what you see, please feel free to give it a like and share. Alright, let's get to it. Back with it, yeah, it's been a minute. When I thought about Star Wars, I would fidget, thinking that JoJo's Bizarre Adventure was a far cry until I saw what was given. With this iteration that just passed, is it forgiven this unjust past? Let's dive in as we comprehend the beginning of the Skywalkers End. After Kylo's Rampage, we fight Palpatine in an old age, hoping to meet he proposes fleet, as well as details about Rey. While she and the gang are sent on the task to retrieve Sith Wayfinders, stopping him in the fleety amassed got me leaning back on recliners. Characters coming full circle, although Rebel canon was a big hurdle. One thing that was skewering worse than kebabs, Jedi Finn was undoubtedly robbed. He made a transition from main to support, but should've had a saber case closed. It's like you deliver on being a good sport, but your team had to fumble the payload. As Kylo and Rey tried to draw blood, I realized the fights were a toss-up. But with anyone else's like balling with Iverson, they gon' get crossed up. Compared to his predecessor, longer doesn't guarantee better. To say some fights were dragged out is like passing the rock in Dragon Ball Final Bout. Addressing the nail in the coffin, Carrie Fisher was a terrible loss. JJ and Ryan had to move with caution and go from pissing a lot of folks off. Her send-off was serviceable, with reshots, dubbing, and mocap they pushed on, but I wonder would it be more purposeful taking her out the same time they did Han? Sadly, other than big reveals, there's not really much I could speak on, other than the villain is Palpatine and the fact he decided to respawn. His master plan wasn't much of one, as he spends all his time playing politician. Does he want a killer? Does he want a successor? It's hard to understand his disposition. Rey's fate is the hardest to seal. After we learned her heritage, the weight and shock of the master reveal made her in need of a therapist. As we follow her on self-discovery, her execution is absolute thuggery, beasting practically every time on screen, so almost any time she fights it's a luxury. Now Poe is a leader. He had a dose of reality needed to try his best at minimizing loss, which turned him into an effective boss. With JJ back at the reign, we see his vision on the physical plane. Not much effort and this was deplorable, far from flawless, but definitely enjoyable. Back on track. As far as cinema goes, 3 generations have come to a close. A misstep or 2, but it didn't lose traction to give this conclusion some satisfaction. Nice. Like Jimmy Neutron or Goddard, far from perfect but has more to offer. A 5 out of 10 isn't hardly a bother, as it's an okay into the saga. Bye bye. Yo, and that's it for the movie for this week. Speaking of the movie, for those who watched it, did y'all like it? Did y'all hate it? Let me know in the comments below. I want to have a discussion to see what y'all think. Well, in the meantime, if y'all enjoyed this one, feel free to check out this movie review over here. And if y'all would like to see more, I also have a compilation of movie reviews over here. Well, as always, thank y'all for watching. Take care, peace and blessings, and have a great day, everybody.